bring you a 3-minute digest of what happened in China's business sector. This is China Business Now by 21st Century Business Herald. Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Lee. Let's start with today's headlines. China has successfully completed the second spacewalk of its space exploration history as Shenzhou 12 crew members returned back to the Tianhe core module of the China space station at 2:57 p.m. Beijing time on Sunday. The mission lasted about 7 hours outside the cabin. It was also the first extravehicular activity in China's space station. The national security law for Hong Kong only targets an extremely small minority of criminals that endanger national security. At the same time, the human rights and freedom enjoyed by the overwhelming majority of the residents will not be affected at all, said Carrie Lam, chief executive of the Hong Kong SAR government, on Monday. Update on COVID-19. 3 new locally transmitted cases from Ruili in southwest China's Yunnan province were reported Sunday. Ruili has strengthened travel control in key areas, banning unnecessary travels in or out of the county. CPC leads a century's progress. With China's strong support for the multilateral trade order, the country's annual trade volume has increased significantly since it introduced the reform and opening up policy. In 2001, the country joined the World Trade Organization. By 2013, China had overtaken the US as the world's largest trader in goods. And in 2019, China's trade volume exceeded $4.8 trillion, over 1 in 10 of the global total. It also represents a more than 5,300-fold increase compared with 1921, when China only had a trade volume of $891 million. Over the past 100 years, a great number of countries have shown interest in Chinese market and goods. Compared with 100 years ago, when China had trade ties with only a handful of countries, the number of China's trade partners has grown to over 230. China had become the largest trading partner for over 120 countries and blocs. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa said Xi Jinping's thought on socialism with China's characteristics for a new era is an important contribution to the world's socialist movement and Marxism. The vision of a community with a shared future for mankind and the Belt and Road Initiative, which were both proposed by Xi, have formulated the path to realizing the grand visions of humanity, said Ramaphosa, also president of the African National Congress, noting that the ANC believes that the CPC will surely score more remarkable achievements. Switching gears to industry news, sales of offshore duty-free commodities in South China's island province of Hainan skyrocketed by 226% year-on-year to reach 46.8 billion yuan since July the 1st last year, customs data showed. According to Haikou Customs, Hainan's offshore duty-free shops received roughly 19,000 customers and sold products worth 128 million yuan per day in the interim, up 102% and 227% year-on-year respectively. Next on company news and the financial sector. The Cyberspace Administration of China said on Sunday that it has notified app stores to remove China's ride-hailing platform Didi Chuxing due to serious violations of laws and regulations regarding the collection and use of personal information. The CAC asked the Beijing-based company to strictly follow legal requirements and seriously rectify existing problems to effectively protect users' information in a notice. The first batch of China's Innovation 50 ETF has revealed listing timetables today. Among the 9 ETFs, 5 have started trading today. And wrapping up with a quick look at the stock markets. Chinese stocks closed high on Monday, with the benchmark Shanghai Composite Index up 0.44% at 3,534 points. The Shenzhen Component Index closed 0.33% higher at 14,718 points. Stocks in coal, rare earth, iron, and non-ferrous metals led the gains, while stocks in pharmaceutical, beverage, home appliance, and finance saw losses. That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow on China Business Now by 21st Century Business Herald. Goodbye.